today's session, while these two play, we are going to work on our balance. So we're going to find a place just at the back of our mats. We're going to close down the eyes or soften the gaze, roll the shoulders back and down. Just let your arms hang wherever they hang. You're going to tuck chin towards chest. You're going to find a place where that feels a bit yuck on your neck. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down. See if you can think about your shoulder blades being arrows and going back towards your bum. That's going to lift your chest up. Keep chin towards chest. We're feeling the middle part of your back starting to work. Take an inhale, then let your head come back to centre. We're going to just let the hands relax, maybe take a few moments to wiggle your fingers, and rolling your shoulders back and down as we tuck chin towards chest. Let your shoulders come forward as much as you can here, and then exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Once again, feeling those shoulder blades going back towards your bum. Take an inhale as you lift up through the chest. This, we're imagining you've got a string here, just at the top of your rib cage, and someone's pulling you up towards the ceiling. So this is not back, it's up. You're going to squeeze through the glutes, lift, lift, lift with that centre part of your chest. Taking another inhale here. On your exhale, keep the top part of the body the same, and we're going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Feel that front of your neck stretch. Then inhale, come back to centre. Exhale, we're going to zombie our way down just to this, what I like to call a zombie pose. And then inhale, we're going to roll those shoulders back and down once again. Taking those hands behind, reorient your fingers so it feels like you're holding someone else's hand. Once again, the chest is going up towards the sky. We're also thinking about crown of the head towards the ceiling. Then we're going to exhale, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. If something feels like it wants to go clonk, let it. It might happen. And then inhale, come back to centre. We're going to roll our bodies down onto our mats, finding your plank position. We're going to drop the knees down to hover and then lift up and back for downward facing dog. Drop the knees down to hover, lift up and back for downward facing dog. This time we're floating all the way to plank position. We're going to take our right foot, bring it by our right hand. Don't find your full lizard. We're going to lengthen the chest forward. I want you to think about this right leg as scaffolding. So we're trying to find almost like a single leg plank. That sounds like a weird thing, doesn't it? We're going to press the ground away and we're going to lengthen the chest forward. So you're rolling your shoulders forward. This leg should become lighter, not light, but lighter. As we let the chest come forward, 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 then we're going to send that leg up and back for your three-legged dog. Drive knee to nose on your next inhale, and then exhale, send it back. Drop that foot down, inhale, come floating your way through to plank position. And then exhale, hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale as we come forward, the left leg is going to find the outside edge of your left hand. And again, we're thinking about this left foot kind of being scaffolding as we're sending our shoulders up towards the sky and then the chest comes forward. You should feel a lightness in that left foot. No, it's not leaving the floor, that's fine. We should be feeling a really strong contraction through the abs here. Then we're going to make that leg completely light, send it up and back for three-legged dog. Draw knee to nose and send it back. Another one here, knee to nose and send it back. Three-legged dog, drop that foot down. We're going to inhale, draw your right knee underneath your chest. You're just going to take some movement through this knee while it's lifted. Internal and external rotation of that leg. Then when your toes point towards the left side of the mat, you're going to slide that leg over to the left side. From here, commonly what I see is that people struggle to get this leg up here. If you're struggling, keep your foot back towards the back of the mat. Wherever you are is perfect. We are aiming to increase and build, not be perfect round one, because you are perfect. Okay, so we're going to bring our weight over our hands here. You're going to let your right hip come towards the right side of the room as we lengthen that chest forward. Big stretch through this side of the hip. Take an inhale here. Exhale round through the spine as if we're doing a cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen that chest forward. Exhale round through the spine. Inhale, lengthen that chest forward. See if you can lift your left arm up towards the sky. And now we're going to find our fallen angel position. Nope, this is rock star. Inhale, we reach up towards the sky. Lead with your belly button as we come back to this twisted pose. Take a breath in as we find our rock star, and then send everything up and back for three-leg dog. Inhale here, drop that foot down. We're going to float the body forward, drop the knees, untuck the toes, send those hips forward, chest leads, laser belly button going towards the front of the room. Relax your glutes. Take a breath in as we lift that belly button towards the sky. Front of the room. Well, we're thinking about trying to get it towards the sky. And then exhale, tuck chin towards chest. Send everything back. Find a child's pose with your toes tucked. Hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Inhale, draw that knee underneath your body. Take that same movement through your leg. Just notice what you're noticing. Notice if when you go this way, it feels more difficult. You don't have to do anything about it, just notice it. Then when your toes point to the right side, we're going to extend. Same again. If your leg needs to go back here, we're doing exactly the same thing. We're thinking again about laser belly button down towards the ground. Big stretch through this hip. Taking a breath in here. See if you can shift the weight forward a little. And then see if you can twist a little bit more so that your belly button goes a bit more towards the floor. Taking a breath in here. Stay for the exhale. Your inhale is going to give you the strength to reach up for your rock star. Guide with your belly button down back towards the floor. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we come back to our rock star position. Take a breath in here. And then hips up and back for your three-leg dog. Drop the toes. Find some stillness in your downward facing dog. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to lift it up towards the sky. Bend that knee. Lead with your knee as we find our waterfall position. Now, we can try. Lift those fingers. We can try. Lift that hand. See how it feels to be there. Pretty gross, a little bit weird. Wherever you are, we're going to step back and we're going to come straight in to our hip being on the floor. So not all the way through wild thing. We're finding this position where your hand is just about 45 degrees from your shoulder. You're going to bring the other hand just to be about where your hip is. We're going to point that toe and we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Note I'm on my toes on the back foot, so don't try and put your foot all the way down. Lift and lower for 3, for 2, for 1. Maybe we can bring ourselves back up with that leg lifted. Plant the toes. Coming back through a side plank. Find your plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up through the left leg. Bend your knee. Foot comes to your bum. Lead with that knee as we find our waterfall position. Maybe. 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 Woo. And then put it back down. Just see. Then we're going to come all the way through. Plant that hip down onto the ground. Again, this hand is coming in line with my hip. Turn those toes towards the left side of the room. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, keep your legs straight and lower. For 3, for 2, for 1, maybe. Maybe. We find our downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, float. Exhale, lower. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck. Find your child's pose. Inhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift up through your right leg. Exhale, bring your foot in between your hands. Send your chest forward on your inhale. Exhale, we're going to round tuck chin towards chest. But I want you to think that you're trying to touch your hip to your nose. So your left hip, you're trying to touch it towards your nose. That should give you a good glute squeeze. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, let everything be heavy. The hands, bring them a little bit further forward than your foot. We're going to send our weight forward to find our standing split for a moment. Taking a breath here, you're going to see if this right hand can be spider-fingered onto the ground. And we're going to lift into our half moon position. Okay, this is okay. We are okay here. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see if we can bring our spider fingers of our left hand down towards the mat. We're going to see if we can reach for our left foot. Now, bend through this front knee. We're going to see, woo, as she holds onto the banister, if we can find our Revolved Dancer. Taking a breath in here. See if you can kick that foot into the hand a little bit more. See if you can lean forward a little bit more. Woo. And then let everything go. Let that leg come back to the back of the room. Inhale, we find that lunge position, and then exhale, 3-legged dog. Inhale, open that hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, open that hip. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, move. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up for your downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg goes. Exhale, open that hip. Inhale, back to your 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, all the way up and back. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands. Inhale, the chest comes forward. Exhale, think about keeping everything the same, but we're thinking about nose and hip coming together. Really focus on that nose and hip. You should feel your glutes. Taking a breath in here. Then bring those fingertips to the top of your mat. Hop through your half split. Just for a breath. Now let your left hand be spider fingers as we lift into our half moon. We're thinking about that belly button going towards the right side of the room. And then let's just see. Just see. Right fingertips come down. Left hand goes to right foot. Kick that foot into the hand. Pick a spot to look at. twisted, revolved, twisted, whatever you want to call it, dancer, on the left side. Find your feet, keep it going, keep kicking into that hand. Good, hands come back down, send that leg back to the back of your mat. Inhale as the chest comes forward, exhale, three-leg dog. Inhale, open that hip, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-leg dog, exhale, plant the foot, inhale, float forward, exhale, up dog. Inhale here, stay for the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, slow, lower. Lead with your belly button. So thighs come to the mat. Belly button still laser towards the front of the room. Hips come to the mat. Elbows come back to your hips. And we lower all the way down onto your bellies. Just move through the bottom of your body. Then we're going to come back into a child's pose. Let everything be heavy to the mat for as many breaths as you would like. That is your final resting posture of this balance practice. This, as well as all the rest of them, are not one and done. There's something to work towards. So if your dancer did not look like you would like it to, or you fell down, or any of those things, it's all good. Come back, practice. Let's see how far we can go with it, and let me know. Until the next time, thank you for joining me, and I hope the rest of your day is filled, as always, with lots of magic, sunshine, things that taste good, things that smell nice, and things that make you feel incredible.